Still fairly side by side, but watching inches out in front. The first Truck Series winner of this season. And we got a crash in the back. 97 car goes around, hits the inside wall. There's more trouble up front. That's TJ Smith, Sergio Arvin Alonso. And more trouble even further up the racetrack. And those are both of the Eagle Motorsport drivers, as well as AJ Jones. Oh, and Anthony Lopez with heavy contact there. All hell broke loose as they cut right across from the start-finish line. So let's take a look at what happened here. So I believe the 33 there in the back of the field, he actually got into the rear quarter panel of the 97. That's what turned him around. And that's what's going to get him and Lopez into the inside wall. That was a hard hit on the driver's side door for Lopez. A 19 car fan took a bunch of rear end damage. We'll see how his car is, because it doesn't look like that front is that damaged, which means the car might still be drivable, but it's going to be very difficult aerodynamically based on how much damage he's probably taken from a hard hit at high speed. And so basically this accident caused a chain reaction, so let's see what happens here. And then we see Ryan Kendall, he goes up in the middle of the front stretch. Makana hits the inside wall, and then somewhere in there, Callaway, Dwayne Callaway that is, gets turned to the outside wall. It's a bit of a mess in that middle. You couldn't really tell who got turned in there. Dylan Luxton, making his first Amateur Cup Series start, got turned and hit the inside wall, or outside wall rather, and got away. But then TJ Smith and Alonso, they go for the spin cycle and hit the outside wall and drop back. Both of those guys in new paint schemes this week. Looks like they didn't pull out any luck for them. And so this is the incident that goes even further up into turn number 1. Radcliffe gets into Knox. Jones T-bones him, and Chase Baldwin on the outside. So both of those Eagle Motorsport drivers involved in this single incident right here. And that's especially devastating for Kenny Knox, who's the runner-up in the standings before the race. But obviously, after this accident, it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. And Chase Baldwin was actually really far back in the standings. I believe last place among the regulars. Oh, Dylan Luxton actually made slight contact with Baldwin there that cut his engine off, I believe. But Baldwin is going to fall even further behind in terms of getting in there. And there's the huge contact with Lopez, and Jones was, we can confirm that was the driver that he hit very, very hard. And you can see the front end damage. Super critical on that race car. Let's go on board Radcliffe. And there you see the contact made with Knox, which looked like a reaction to Callaway coming back down the racetrack, but Radcliffe did not lift, and if he had, maybe that would have gotten free of this incident, but all a matter of their discrepancy. And then on board Alonso, he'll see this one occur, and it looks like there was the contact between Smith and Callaway. I believe that's how that one initiated. Not sure who to put the fault on that one, though.